we have a good comparison here. We have the factory Crosspipe, which you can see with all of its like weird little pinches and bends and bobbles and stuff. And also like check out the size. So that's the factory, that's a Euro Compulsion, and that's the Goodwin Racing. Yeah. Welcome back, Fiat fans. So I'm back with my buddy Gabriel here, and we're gonna be putting the Goodwin Racing Crosspipe on his car. If you remember from the last video, he currently has the Euro Compulsion one on, and it's causing a little bit of rubbing issue with his Goodwin Racing exhaust. And also, this thing's just bigger. So we're hoping it's gonna make a difference. All right, the first thing we gotta do is take the splash pan off. You can grab me the 12? Yep, it's the 12. Here we go. You wanna grab it?
Sure.
Okay. Well, this thing makes quick work of that. What do you think of this thing, man?
That was quick.
Yeah, all right. This is the Crosspipe right here. You can actually see here it's been rubbing on the pan.
There you go.
Because like this is the wrap is like frayed off right here.
Yeah. Can you see how tight it is? Does it look really tight?
Tight to like where's it supposed to be rubbing at? Like over here or something? Do see is it looks like the exhaust pipe itself is like touching back here.
So this is the rubbing part.
So what we're thinking is like maybe this thing is longer and it's like pushing the exhaust pipe like over this way. All right, it's free from the mid pipe. A little bit trickier is getting it free from the down pipe. Well, we should probably take the oxygen sensor off first anyway. It's loose. I think once we get the down pipe or the cross pipe actually down, it'll like free it up, and I can go ahead and unscrew it.
Were you able to loosen one of the down pipe studs?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, they weren't tight.
They weren't tight?
Well, I mean they were tight, but they weren't like stuck, you know? Oh, yeah, I think I see another bracket. And this is a tiny little bracket here, but that's what's holding it right now.
What bracket is that?
It's a bracket. It's connected to the cross pipe, but it's over here by the min pipe.
Oh. Está saliendo.
I was hoping that would make it easier to get to the O2 sensor. I guess it kind of did.
All right, video time.
So this little bracket over here by the this little bracket over here by the mid pipe was one we forgot, but got it now. All right, so we have a good comparison here. We have the factory Crosspipe, which you can see with all of its like weird little pinches and bends and bobbles and stuff. And also like check out the size. So that's the factory, that's a Euro Compulsion, and that's the Goodwin Racing. Yeah. You can definitely tell that the Goodwin Racing is the biggest. The Euro Compulsion is the next biggest, and then the factory.
You can also tell that the O2 bung is a lot taller.
Yeah, so you were thinking like maybe that was one of the problems that you were having with the tune. It was like throwing those codes.
Yeah, actually don't know what exactly was causing it, but yeah, hopefully we'll find out one day. So yeah, the Goodwin Racing one definitely looks a bit larger. Yeah, but the Euro Compulsion one, it doesn't have the crazy crunches, and it probably weighs less.
How do they weigh? About the same?
You know what? I think the Goodwin Racing might actually be a bit less heavy.
Yeah, it probably is. I don't know.
Grab that, and now grab this. It's negligible.
It's negligible, yeah, barely.
This also has the wrapping.
Put them back down again, though. I think one of the things that's kind of interesting is there's slightly different geometry shapes with them too.
Yeah. I think the Euro Compulsion one has a less dramatic bend. I think this one is like almost 90 degrees.
Well, look at this. Like, I don't know if this is an optical illusion here, but like you can tell the Goodwin one is like shorter by quite a bit. But you know, that's probably why It looked like
Yeah.
it looked like the EC one was kind of like pushing the mid pipe over a little bit, just because of its length.
Yeah, but check this out. This bend here. I think on the Goodwin Racing, and it would count for it being being shorter. I think it's more straight up, and I think the EC is like this.
You're right. So this one, it starts to bend like right here. It's got like a longer radius. This is a shorter radius bend, actually. It's kind of interesting.
The good thing about the Euro Compulsion one is that since it's a 2.25, it's gonna fit on both transmissions. This is the 2.5 version, so it only fits on manual transmissions.
Okay, well, we only care about manual transmissions anyway. So. Well, interesting. Just a nice, interesting comparison of the different cross pipes.
Conclusion: stock Crosspipe sucks.
Yeah, like why would they do this? Like it doesn't look like that's necessary. You know, I don't know. To clear something, but I don't know.
I don't know, maybe sound levels? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I know. The enemies of sports cars.
Emissions?
Emissions.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below what you think that crap is. Things sometimes have a way of being more complicated putting them back together than they do taking them apart.
Really? On this car? Nah. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the way the EC one is bent, it might make it for a tighter fit because it's longer, but it might help with the flow.
Could be.
Maybe
I don't know.
because it's like smoother versus this is like wrong. But it's probably negligible either way.
I think it is negligible either way. The Goodwin one's bigger. Also, like, I have no idea. Did they design these things themselves? Did they hire like engineers to make these things for them? You know, like we don't really know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's something similar to Euro Compulsion, but Goodwin Racing like uses his stuff to win shit in competitions. So
That's very true. I can already tell it's not gonna rub once we get it bolted back up.
what do you mean? How can you tell?
So I can already tell it's not gonna rub because it was rubbing like back here, right?
Ooh, clearance.
Yeah, you have a lot more clearance like back here now.
Yeah, it was oh shit. I didn't take a look on how it before putting it back on.
Well, I mean the mid pipe's in the way regardless.
Right.
But you can definitely see since the Goodwin Crosspipe is a little bit shorter, like in this direction, right? It's not pushing like the Euro Compulsion one was like pushing the mid pipe this way.
Yeah.
This way, right? And like now it's not. Now it can actually like be in the middle of that channel right there. It's so funny. Like this one bolt is so tiny compared to everything else on the exhaust. So I'm gonna bolt everything up like kind of loose first, and then we'll tighten everything in.
It's looking great. Then we gotta check that it's compatible with the like with the flow, the additional flow from the turbo, from the exhaust, performance exhaust manifold. Hopefully that won't cause an issue with the O2 bung.
Right. I mean, we'll know if it starts throwing check engine lights. The downpipe studs can be delicate, so I'm carefully screwing the nuts back on by hand. Just trying to get situated. Oh, interesting. You know, it might have a problem. I don't think this bolt is the same. So the EC crosspipe was bolted to the mid pipe with these bolts right here. And I tried to reuse them on the Goodwin crosspipe, but unfortunately the Goodwin crosspipe is designed to have the studs thread into it, just like the factory. This is the factory studs for the crosspipe to mid pipe connection. And the thread pitch is completely different. Now I tried reusing the stud, but we're having problems screwing it in and we're unable to get the nuts back off the stud. Really the stud needs to be screwed in first, then the spring put on, and then the nut ran down on the spring. But since this is stuck and can't get it back off, these are now useless. So had to run, go get some more bolts. Maybe third time will be the charm. These are M10 by 1.25 bolts, by the way. And it looks like I didn't have to get anywhere near this length, but that's okay. Give us room to align it up good. I'm gonna leave this all nice and loose. Now we need to get back over here to the downpipe side. This very critical gasket fell off. I have to get it lined back up properly, back on the studs of the downpipe. Like beforehand, it was just like staying up there, but like now it just wants to fall down. Okay, it's aligned.
Well, yeah, but it's not in the hole.
You holding it?
I am.
Man, this is a forehand job.
So now we just gotta tighten it?
Yeah, so.
Well, we get to do the bracket first.
Yeah, I think we should throw that bracket in there.
And the exhaust part, it's supposed to look like this?
No, it still needs to be tightened up.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah, it's in there very loosely right now.
Pulling it down. Perfect. With the nut. No more rubbing.
So
Can you tighten it more? The bracket? It's really loose.
I know, but I'm gonna leave it all loose. I'm actually gonna leave the bracket loose until we get like everything tightened. I want to run these things in first. Everything should come into alignment as we're like cinching it all up. Should is the key word. This one definitely not going to put the power tool on.
Really hope it works and no check engine lights.
Me too, man, because I am tired of working on your car.
Yeah.
The O2 is 22.
Oh shit, right, 22. It's still loose, right?
Yeah, it still is actually. It's a little, well, it's a little crooked.
On which side?
Like this side needs to be tightened up more.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It doesn't really want to go. Let me loosen this side. Here, move your hand. That's loosening, right? Yeah, that's loosening. What's the problem? Oh, that is so funny. It's like hitting the welds on the pipe itself. And I think that's making it crooked. Can you see how like the nut is like hitting the weld?
Oh.
Yeah, like that's making the nut crooked because like the nut has hit the weld there.
The nut's too big?
No, I mean the nut's not too big. The nut's the size the nut's supposed to be. I wonder if that's why you always had an exhaust leak with the Goodwin. Ah, Jesus Christ. Why is this like this? Like it's acting like it's stuck now. Like it doesn't want to come off.
So the plan is to get this a bit loose and then shift it more towards you?
Yeah, I'm gonna loosen this up. So,
yeah, it's a lot looser.
oh fuck.
You broke it?
It broke. What the shit? Like it was going easy. And then I was removing it, not even tightening it. Well, that sucked, but the good news is it broke with just enough threads to get another nut on. However, we still have to deal with the issue of how the nut contacts the weld and causes it to bind on the stud. And spoiler alert, we actually figured that out. I've got all that filmed, but I still need to edit it into the next video. Plus, an old issue with the stuffed turbo that we thought was fixed crops back up. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one.